All right, what's good, PUBG Mobile Kenya? It is your girl Mitch Gaming, and we're officially live again, day 2 for the KPL series, chapter 1. And yesterday we had a very interesting night, because of very interesting gameplays coming from all the teams. Yesterday we had two groups playing, that was Group A and Group B. But for tonight, we'll be having Group B and Group C playing. So let's go ahead and see the participating teams when it comes to Group B and Group C playing tonight. We have Call Me. They will be joining us in the party. TikTok team is also in the game. CG Esports, MTF. I believe that is where you have Karisa, Ngala. Good to see you guys around here. We have U7. Someone questioned about U7, so I cannot wait to see how U7 is going to be performing. We have the IGLs, Brutal Psychos played yesterday. Very interesting performance coming from them. We'll be seeing that in a few. We also had F1 Esports. Oh my days. Sorry about that. We also had F1 Esports. We also had Forbidden Esports, that is FE. We also have Peaky Blinders in the game. We have Ultra Legends, Horn Legends, Excess Power still in the game. We have 44 Ganush finding their way in the game there. Cannot wait to see what Nkali's team will be up to when it comes to today's games. We have the Dark Tempers back in the game as well. NXG, Asteria Esports, Deadly Esports, One Take Esports, and Rescue Esports as well participating in the tournament. Honestly, it's going to be a very interesting night, but of course it all depends on how the teams perform and what they're planning to do, and then now we can decide how tonight is gonna be. Looking at the current standings, when it comes to yesterday's games, that we had Group A and Group B playing. In first place, we have Rush Esports leading with 74 points in total. That is quite a big jump coming from Rush Esports. Well done, well played. Yesterday, they made us very happy, actually. 48 eliminations in just one day. Remembering that they had one game where they got 20 eliminations just from that one game. Coming in second place, you have Horn Legends. HL also got 2 chicken dinners yesterday, which gave them 57 points in total. Tying with Inhale Tempo, who have 57 points as well. And I cannot wait to see how they'll be performing. Give me a second. All right. I'm sorry about that. We also have Rexco there, got themselves 46 points. Prime Esports at 49. Well played. Brutal Psychos there at 45. Asteria at 29. I mean, looking at the margin from 6th place to 7th place, that is quite alarming, if I'm being honest. The margin there is quite big. We'll see what will be happening today, because Asteria Esports is still playing tonight. We have New Era X at 23. One Take 19. Tycoon 17. Sanatan at 16. Forbidden Esports 14. Tying with NGX Esports 14. Dark Tempers at 13. Tying with iCloud and Team Secret at 13 points as well. F1 Esports, Excess Power 11 points each. Ultra Legends and Next Generation at 0. So okay, I want to know. Okay, never mind. Just give me a second. Okay. Okay, all good. Sorry about that. But let's see what's going to be happening tonight. Honestly, it's going to be a good one. And I can see someone saying, Naswetaga. Oh, damn. Rajesh, do not talk. If Rajesh is the one, he's going to talk about the one. That are all good, all good. Wrong window. Okay. So let's see what's going to be happening today. Game one, first game of the night. And honestly, I am pretty much excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. I see Jamal there first. Jamal, thank you so much for joining the live stream this early. Guys, keep on liking the live stream, share the live stream link, and hit that sub button if you're yet to do so. You're very much welcome to chat in the comment section. Be as open as you can be. Enjoy. Make it as fun as possible. I'm a pickle. Minnie Mouse. Okay, pickle. I am Tabi, Naswetaga Nasichezi. Don't worry about it. It's going to be a good one. Timothy Kuria, sorry. I can see you in the game. Welcome to KPL. I hope you enjoy and I hope you have a good time. But let's see what the flight path looks like. It is the first game of the night. It is Rondo. And it is coming from Jadena City all the way to Bailey. And seeing how yesterday was there in Rondo, I mean, Rondo can be a very interesting map to play, especially if you do not have a knowledge about it. Oh, Asteria Esports just doesn't want to let me chill, man. They're back with us very interesting names, and as you can see, 4 of their players are in that game. We can see some teams already losing numbers. Some of them are already down. Team 15. CJ3 Esports, one of the teammates, that is Kazuma, is already knocked. Let's see what's happening on Brutal Psycho's side. See that Malavik has been knocked there. Beautiful spray from Ali. But my friend, who are you spraying if not the crate? He got some damage initially, but that spray did not connect till the end. I am very much excited to see how this turns out. I'm telling you, teams are ready to get their comeback. Remember, for Group B, it is their last chance playing when it comes to the group stages. Week 1, they have 2 phases of group stage. So this is the first stage. If they do well, they'll continue progressing. But I mean, if you can remember, guys, we have a challenge for extra money to be won. First team to get 100 points in the first day. This is the first day for Group C. So the first team to make it to 100 points from day 1, they will be going home with 500 Kenya shillings. A winner back-to-back. A winner chicken dinner gets you 400 Kenya shillings, 20 kills. And chicken dinner that gets you 400 shillings as well. If you remember yesterday what happened, I mean, Rush Esports was about to go home with that money, but Inhale Tempo came in and destroyed that streak. Yani vijana walisema hiyo ni ndoto ya mchana, my friend, because Gats was about to do something in that game, but he just got eliminated along the way, which is very much unfortunate. And well, it is what it is, all right? It is what it is. In the comment section, guys, feel free to interact with me. I tend to talk a lot, so I need people talking to me as well. Mnanipata. I'm here for you. Let's keep it locked. Let's enjoy KPL. It is the first game. We have Team 22 here, new to KPL, and they're given it a chance. So let's see what they can do against Dark Tempers, a team that has played KPL for the longest time possible. Yeah. I don't think Nova was on his phone, because he was just knocked and thirsted. Easy, right? But let's see. Let's watch and see what other teams are up to and what are we going to be expecting there. The zone is about to start moving, and we might be seeing some teams closing in on the other. We have the TikTok team in the game. Akram's first time playing KPL, and I cannot wait to see his experience when it comes to playing KPL. It is their first time. He has a teammate called Zayli, Elzan, Yarank. They're all here in KPL. Karibuni sana, TikTok team. I hope you get to enjoy KPL. Now looking at this side there, we have Deadly Clan, where we have Deadly Timmy, Deadly Dex, Deadly Dead, and Deadly Gojo. We are not seeing anything happening from that side, but then Brutal Psycho's taking on some damage there from Asteria Esports, and they will be taken back to lobby very fast before we can say anything about that. I think Asteria today changed their lineup, because I mean, I can see the 2 very hard names to say, and also we have Red Bull as well as a player called Fox a lot. Bro, you know what? Asteria Esports, please tupatana nyuma ya tent. We need to have a meeting, all right? Asteria Esports, their Red Bull doing a good job, but then CG3 says sit down and behave, because right now we don't need any plan. We don't need any funny games. We just need a chicken dinner and maybe 20 eliminations to back that up there. But then Red Bull does go back to lobby. For Asteria Esports, 3 of their teammates still standing. I see bro, these names, Mtani Maliza. I see one of them is already getting that recall, but Fox, because I'm gonna be calling him Fox, is there, and she's also playing it a little bit safe. I am yet to see what's gonna be happening there. RC is in the building. What's good, Rashiano, Shaki, Uncle who? Uncle Big D 44. That's the name, right? Was good, Uncle. 3 beautiful reflex there from Rosciano. He does knock and fast him immediately. And they'll be going in for that push. I mean, ASTERIA Esports has to be very much careful because this time round, RC Esports do not come to play. And Foster's get the knock there. He does try to get a cover happening here, but then nothing really happens. Sharky is still down on his knees there. The push is happening. Someone goes down. Rosciano's still doing a good job, but unfortunately, we have Yako. Chu Yako does get that knock. He does get an FPP, but unfortunately, my friend, the shotgun just did a number. And luckily for them, one of their teammates was in that recall center, and the recall will be happening. Mbona hii lobby ni nyingi kuliko ya jana. Si nyingi. Listen, guys. Some of you had not, we had requested allowance to get time to pay for the reg fee, and we gave you that. And with that, some of you paid a little bit late, so you had to go into Group C because of the time you joined. Excess Power, they are taking on a fight. Let's go all the way to Excess Power and see what's really happening there. They do have a knock there on Forbidden Esports, and they need to push that knock before they get that revive sprays. They are coming from Excess Power. They do get to thirst that knock, and for Forbidden Esports, they are losing numbers 1 by 1. Now, Sio Raisi, another one goes down. Our last player is Echo. And it seems like one of the... Oh, no. Okay. One of them is not here. One of them is going to recall. I think Rondo is the easiest map to play. And the team's actually having a good time playing this game. Well, I'm not going to ASTERIA. ASTERIA Esports is giving me a hard time. Saying simple names, man. Simple names. Why can't you just call yourself Mitch and leave it at that? Bro. This team. So troublesome, I tell you. But acha nikwambie jana watu waliona dust, I am telling you, yesterday the dust was constant. Now imagine what is going to be happening today. Remember, 100 points mark has not yet been crossed. But we have a team, Rush Esports. They have been able to get 74 points. So I think 100 points is not that far off. We have RC, they are taking on a fight. I will be going there real quick. RC, there we go. RC taking on some knocks there. We are yet to see a lot of fights happening just yet. Of course, Rondo, we cannot keep up with all the fights. Gonna recall, people are landing on each other. Pigana back to back. So you have to keep that in mind, that here tutafuatilia mbele. And the 44 Nganush, we know them for being a very good team, but leo wamecheza pole pole. I don't know why, but tunakaribisha. I think there's a lag there. Okay, my MS spiked all the way to 900. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Let me just wait for it to stabilize. I'm really sorry about that. If I switch to another team, we might be seeing some funny things on the screen. But let's go. Let's get... Dark Tempest just naded himself. A Kobe on his face. But then One Take Esports, they're taking on 1 HP. We can see some knocks there on the kill feed. But unfortunately, it seems like I cannot see them in that kill feed. Oh, they're taking on the team that is new to KPL. Let's see what's happening there, because Baba Hakim was the last person. And for some reason, he has been eliminated already. Now, when you look at the safe zone there, it's going to be smaller. The zone is going to be pretty much damaging. RC very far out in that blue zone. I don't know what they're doing there, but they should really focus on going into that safe zone. Now, let's go and see what MTF team is up to. Akina Karisa, Shelby, and Groot. Watu waliona Thomas Shelby akasema jina ni ile ile. So let's see between MTF and Dark Tempers who will be surviving this day. Karisa does go down, and the TikTok team is doing a drive-by. Zaylee going again there where we have MTF. The third party is doing a good job. And we might be seeing the TikTok team there being knocked. Another player goes down from MTN. Will be taken back slowly. He has to be careful. TikTok team, this is KPL. Not as easy as you think. You cannot just do drive-bys without getting damaged. TikTok team there does get some sprays towards Dark, but unfortunately for them, Dark Devil is the devil himself, and they'll be getting that knock fast on one of the players, that is TikTok Zaylee Elzan, trying to get the smoke happening there. We do have a third party from Deadly Esports, and they are doing a number. Someone is getting knocked, they're almost getting thirsted, and just like that, TikTok team does lose 2 players. Now the Dark Tempers are also closing on Deadly Clan. It is going to be a very interesting situation right now, since they have been spotted. Devil, they have been sprayed, beautifully connecting, and Dex just missed that knock by a small margin. Mkali and his team coming from the back, and they spot Deadly Dex on the team there. 1 player is already down from Deadly Clan. Now Teeny has to be very much careful. Savage and the teammates are closing in. Oh, this is going to be a good one there. Teamy has to go in for that push. Sukuna and the teammates are just not yet ready. They want to wait and see. Are we going to be going in for that push against Deadly Clan? Or are we going to be going into that safe zone? Teamy, he does hear the movements. He can hear the team flanking, but he decides not to make any movements just yet. One take esports. Third part in the fight. Team 7 is closing in as well. But Asteria Esports, they will be facing excess power. And we are there to see exactly what is happening there. Knocks are actually registering. Asteria Esports, still one of the teammates. Red Bull is down. I see Yako is also getting the sprays, and then they're not really connecting. Fabio, the nades need to get moving, otherwise Asteria Esports will be getting the damage towards them. They just need to get moving. And see, Yako does get that knock there with a grenade. Forgive me because I cannot say their names. And then we have the push happening. The S12K connects. It does take him down. Beautiful Kobe there from Kila, and he'll be taking him back to lobby with that grenade. And now excess power is already down a number, but as you can see, they're somehow in the same level. Asteria Esports is also down a player, and they'll be doing a 3v3 right now. Honestly, Mambo City, I keep on telling you. There we go. There, El Yako also does get knocked. I'm yet to see what's going to be happening here. Excess power does get another one. Oh, no way. That means one player remains standing. Fox is the only one standing. Kila is also closing with that push there. He's still getting the revive. We need to stop there. Kila, it does get sprayed there. Beautifully damaged. Amazing knock there coming from Red Bull. I think the energy drink is actually doing it right now. He's getting good damage. He's moving quite well. And now the winner is also going in for that push again. A grenade might just be a Kobe. And the nade doesn't really connect just yet. S12K is on there. Red Bull has to be careful. But Asteria Esports is welcomed in the lobby. And they'll be joining every other team in that lobby, waiting for that second game of the night. Honestly, Mamba Sira Hisi, Mambo ni Magumu. Let's go where we have, Mortal Kings. Mkali right now has to perform the best way he can. You know, Mkali and his team are very good players when it comes to Ultimate Royale. They do rank it very much, and they do get titles. Actually, congratulations to Mkali's team there for getting, the invite to try out PMGO through Ultimate. When they made it to top 500, you do get a direct priority there to practice, to try out a PMGO. But as why, bro, I said, but as you talk about them, the TikTokers, then boom, TikTokers find their way back to lobby. JJ's to you, TikTok Akram and the team. Call me's also losing a number there. I think Call Me Immortal is the only person remaining from the team right now. One Take Esports is making the rotations for Immortal. He is the only person standing from his team. The zone is about to close in. The damage from that blue zone is going to be very, 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 very painful. There's no sound. Should I add this game sound? I can add that. No worries. My mic is louder than this sound. My mic is louder. If it is louder, just tell me in the comment section. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna reduce my mic. Last time it was my mic that was lower, so this time oh my days. But even for esports, you don't really hear the game that much. What you hear is the caster more. That's what I was trying to do. Amazing tea break. So let's see what's going to be happening there. FE Chaser. He does have a player that is IGL Kido. Someone in the comment section said that IGL is having a good time. I do not know about you. But let's go. Okay, then it's Andrea. He does get the master down. Kido is doing a good job. Might just be able to get another one with him. But not today, Kido. Maybe another day. Something will find its way to you, but not a chicken dinner tonight. F1 Esports also taking on a fight on their side there. A couple of their teammates have been taken down. Rescue Esports. Is it Rescue? RC. Excess power. Yeah. Where is this fight happening? Everybody's taking on a fight, but let's focus on this one here because excess power right now is giving RC a hard time. We have the players from Brutal Cycles getting sprays towards them, but then they are not connecting just yet. RC does get a wipe there. That means they have gotten a good number of eliminations on their side. Looking at the Mortal Kings, Mkali is not moving. Same to Savage. They're playing it safe for a while. Deadly Clan, they're passing by. One of the teammates, Timmy, has been taken back to lobby. So let's see what's going to be happening there. Beautiful sprays there from Kali. It is actually connecting. Deadly Gojo, Deadly Dead. You're very much on that spotlight for Mortal Kings, and they are going to be waiting for that opportunity to take you down. Let's see what Call Me Immortal is up to. He's the only person remaining from his team. He has already gotten a knock there on Forbidden Esports, but right now, honestly, the zone is going to be taking him back to lobby. But Chaser actually gets that elimination. Brutal Psychos taking on RC. Rashiana there has been knocked and dusted, and it's not looking good there. Ethox does get to destroy RC's vehicle. Shaki is the only person standing. We can hear the sprays where he is right now. Let's see his POV and let's see what he's trying to do. Remember, the zone is closing in, my friend. You might not be able to survive, and my advice will be just to make it into that safe zone. I mean, Rondo is very much challenging to follow, because how is everyone fighting right now, guys? How is this possible? Deadly Dex, they're getting pushed there. I don't know what Deadly Dex is gonna do. We can hear nades on the other side. Them Kali and his teammates. U7. Remember, we have not yet gotten a single team at the 100-point mark. But then the push there is happening from Savage and the teammates. The damage on Savage is quite good. Estocade is under that side going for that push, but he goes down. Mkali tries to go in with him, but then Shelby, he will be saying on me, but not here in lobby, because right now his teammates are just chilling in that lobby with him. I mean, this Shelby outfit, guys, inapatia tu powers, lakini kwa KPL haipati, sijui. I don't know what the problem is, man. I don't know what is the problem. But then Forbidden Esports, playing it safe. F1 Esports as well, playing it safe. So how many teams are remaining as of now? You have F1 Esports, we have Brutal Psychos, we have Forbidden Esports, One Take Esports, CG3 Esports, U7, Deadly Clan, and the Excess Power team. Now this is the slowest rondo, because how is it possible 8 teams are still standing, people still have compounds they can hug, and no one is getting them? This is impossible. I keep on telling you, KPL gives you time to train, but people don't listen to me. Wacha tuone Mkali abebe kuku. Yeah, Mkali is watching the live with you guys now. We are all watching together. Ula wa kusweat her. But then One Take Esports, they are being spotted. We can see a couple of knocks on their side there. One of the teammates, new thing, Jana alikuwa comment section na bidii sana akingililia watu. Guess what? Your time has come. The pressure is here. So how do you feel playing KPL? I mean, the pressure doesn't even get easier, guys. It gets harder and harder by the minute. So that Tempest, they're being spotted. Batty Boy does trying to get some stress there, but then they're not really connecting. CG3 Esports as well. They will be making their rotations, but it's not going to be an easy one right now. CG3 Esports, they have a team on their left side. No one is taking any casualties just yet, but then CG3, one of the teammates there, is getting some knocks and Thursday on F1, but then he gets spotted there. The zone does get some damage. CG3 player Rocky making his rotations into that safe zone. Look at the vehicle rotations. Deadly Clan losing numbers to the zone. Gojo is down. People are trying to make their rotations. Deadly Dex is also very low. Deadly Dead very low. Brutal Psychos spotting everyone. In the middle they are, but for some reason Brutal Psychos is surviving this. Deadly Ali does get spotted by Dex. The spray is perfection, but the third parties are helping Brutal Psychos at this point, because as you can see, Deadly Dex is down. U7 is watching the fight there. Excess Power is also there. The damage is really good. 9-on-1 quite low. CG3 back to lobby. Wow. So Forbidden Esports is still in the game. Harlem Chaser still in the game. 4 eliminations to their name. Not really that good, but they can still get at least 10 points from that defense. Now when you look at this side, they are One Take Esports. They have been able to go and for that push beautifully down there by Ethox. The Estocade does connect. Another one does go down. One team there is going to be knocked and Thasset Ali still down on his knees there, but then Ethox, amazing cover, but then PUBG's vehicle decides kaboom on Brutal Psycho Ethox. Yalla lobby. Now 3 teams remain standing, and U7 still very much in the game. They're not even exposing themselves just yet. The sprays, they're looking good coming from Heroes, and they're actually connecting. No, my days. FE, there's the only person remaining from Forbidden Esports. Chaser basically in the middle of teams trying to cook up nades towards excess power. 911 and the teammates, they will be playing it safe, but remember, Habibi and Habibtis, only one team can get a chicken dinner. The rotation has to be perfect. Chaser sporting them. Winner, very much damage. They need to get more sprays towards him. Chaser, it does get spotted. More sprays coming in there towards him, and Chaser, excuse me, he will be going back to lobby now. Excess power there, making a very good rotation. They're making into that safe zone, but what they have to be very much careful about is that U7 is on that hillside. They're trying to cook up nades, looking for Kobe's, not yet aware of their location, but you see what's happening here is that U7 has vehicles that they can use for the rotation. U7, one of them does get a little bit closer. Shotguns are in the air, shots literally every single side. I don't know who they're spraying, but then it's not really the players from excess power. We have them, one of them getting closer. A Chinese man has to be careful. He does going for that push. 911, let's get him down there. We'll be taking him back to lobby immediately. Winner still down on his knees. That's gonna be 1v3, and I don't know if 911 will be able to get that chicken dinner for his team, but I mean that is not going to be possible because, as you can see, U7 gets a Kobe on the last player from excess power. Well, there we go. First game of the night, first chicken dinner of the night goes to U7. Not only a chicken dinner, they get themselves 9 eliminations with that chicken dinner. Coming in second, you have excess power, and they have 14 eliminations. A third, you have Forbidden Esports 4. We have One Take Esports, they have 12. 5, you have Brutal Cycles. 6, you have Deadly Clan 1. 7, CG3. They have 7. Is it 7? Yeah. 8, we have F1 Esports 1, and 9 RC with... Bro, RC was about to cross the 20 and the chicken dinner mark, because right now they have 19 eliminations. They just added one elimination and a chicken dinner, and they get themselves 500 Kenyan shillings. Mortal Kings, they're coming in 10th place with 5 eliminations. 11, we have Dark Tempers 5. 12, we have Call Me Zero. 13, NXG with 7. 14, IGL 0. 15, TikTok 3. 16, Asteria with 7. We have 17, is it RV? 0. 18, MTF 1. 19, we have Baba Hakim's Team 1. I think is Ace Eliminators, if I'm not wrong. And then 20, we have HL with 0 elimination. Well, going a lot for these games, 8 eliminations. We have none other than Rusciano. Best companion and 2 rescues, we have Rusciano, and then finisher with the final elimination, we have none other than U7 Alberto. I think he's supposed to be calling himself Alberto, but he calls himself Alberto, right? Anyway, I think that's his thing. But I mean, that is it for game 1. Well, I don't know what to tell you. That was just game 1. Imagine what will happen now when you go into game 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 matches tonight, and that was just the first game. Well, of course, I cannot predict anything. We still haven't seen a team get into the 100 points mark. A lot can happen in very few games, so let's wait and see. But for now, RC might just be heading to the right path. For now, let's take a quick break, and then we'll be right back after the break. BRB. All right, so we're about to go into game two, and let me tell you something minor. If you don't train and you're playing KPL, you're about to be hit with a very interesting culture shock because the players in KPL did not come to play. Anyway, game two is about to begin, and as usual, if you do not know the map rotations, we usually have game one as Zondo, second and third game will be Erangel, and fourth and fifth game will be Miramar. I'm not sure about the last game being Miramar. It might be changed to Rondo, but I'll tell you guys if that's going to be the case or not. But that will be the map rotation for today's games, and honestly, if the teams are not ready for such games, then I can tell you for a fact we'll still have the same teams dominating just like yesterday. Remember, for Group B, this is your last chance playing in the first phase of group stage. They still have a couple of games to go. They have time to a few games to recover, but after that everything goes down the drain and they just go back to lobby. Anyway, without further ado, let's head into the game and let's see what we're going to be expecting when it comes to the second game of the night, which is Erangel. And we all know how watu wameivia Erangel. Like, kama hujui Erangel sahi juu kazi yako mcheza Livik, I advise you to start playing a lot of Erangel. Let it stick. Acha ikuwe familia. Yani, cheza mpaka ujiulize, watu walitoka ngapi. You understand? So play it till it sticks. So far, we have, I believe, all the teams. Let me see. There's a team that reached out on being... Okay. Okay, let me see. I don't know if the team... Okay, good. They have not reached out, so I think the team is in the game already. So let's see what the playing path looks like. It is coming from that southwestern side all the way to Milton Power, and we will be seeing teams going to the usual landing spots. We do understand how teams tend to play, and we have seen how it can be challenging to get 100 points in just the first game. The only team right now that can try and get that is just the teams that are playing from Group C. For Group B, your chance already passed you. Give me a second. So let's see the teams that are playing. Tuone Kama Call Me is in the game. We have Brutal Psychers. We have ASTERIA Esports. The Jet is a duo. I don't know how that is possible. F1 Esports, Forbidden Esports, One Take Esports, Dark Tempers. We have RV. We have HL. We have 44 Ganush. We have Call Me. And here's your Call Me, Moksh Patel. Here's the team you were asking for. We have TikTok team, CG3 Esports. We have MTF Esports, U7 there. They seem to be taking on a fight a little bit too early in the game. And already one of their teammates is already down. A second round does go down as well. And the push is still happening there. One Take Esports. You have to be careful, Batty boy. You just exposed your butt there. Murife goes in for that push. And U7 Esports, they will be going back to lobby just after they got the chicken dinner for that first game of the night. A little bit too early if you ask me. A little bit too early to be taken back to lobby. Now, the temperature is high. All right, so we are back. Let's see what to expect right now. I mean, we already see NGX there is somehow getting eliminations to their side. One elimination already registered there, but then we can see Luffy trying to go in for that push. Royal is retreating that. He doesn't really want to be in the middle of any fights just yet. But for F1 Esports, they seem to be losing numbers as well. So Jikamani Junior Erangel, kuna watu wametulia. Because honestly, Erangel is, I think, the most chill map to play when it comes to PUBG Mobile. You can easily navigate around Erangel. Kama unajua kwenye building ziko, kama unajua kwenye teams zinapenda kujificha. If you know there's a certain rock in a certain place when you're rotating, I mean, that does give you an advantage when it comes to playing esports rooms in Erangel. So I think that is a plus, of course, for when it comes to the teams that are already familiar when it comes to playing in those esports rooms in Erangel. So for NXG is waiting for that opportunity to engage in that fight. Someone does port in there, beautifully done there by Luffy. Royal is quite low, but he still wants to go in for that push. Omega, he will be spotting him and taking him down there, but then Royal, he will be making a rotation, of course, try and confirm the knock that was already given on that team there from NXG. Taking him back to lobby immediately, but you have to be careful. You have been spotted. The spray is looking good, but our friend here will be surviving that spray for now, and NXG will be down a player. But for the team that is Team 10, they are down numbers. Two of their teammates already in lobby. They have to find out a solution that works. So if this doesn't work out for them, then it will be GG's. But let's see. We have Omega. They're trying to find a way of getting closer. I mean, this is the second game, so I am expecting some very amazing rotations there. Let's have a quick look at what 44 and Gadush is after there. They're making the rotations, so they have to be very much careful. TikTok team is right in front of them. Someone might be spotted. Mkali has to be very much careful. TikTok is literally in Milta, and not only TikTok, but another team is also there, and they will be forced to take on a fight. So let's see how this plays out. Will Mkali's team be spotted by TikTok, or will they be avoiding this fight for now? Luckily for them, they do make a good rotation and they don't get exposed. Savage, I'm a little bit worried about his rotation here. TikTok Akram just playing it safe there. We can see them in those compounds. They do not want to move just yet. They're holding it out there. You can see how they're holding in the buildings. Yani wamelala too. Okay, Call Me is really close to TikTok team. So we might be seeing a fight here. Seems like F1 Luffy there and the teammates have been eliminated. But I am very much invested in what is going to be happening here. Call Me's. Someone asked for the Call Me's. So let's see what they will be up to. Are we going to be getting any fights happening from their end or not? TikTok Zayli. Let's put this off. Okay, cool. So now we don't even have any fights happening. Mimi sijaona KPL imetulia hivi. God damn. Guys, what happened? What happened? Ni uoga? Niliwauzia uoga? Bei ya jioni ndio poa. Ndio poa. Ndio last zone I want people to be like 30 40. Wow. Beautiful sprays there. Beautifully done. Beautiful sprays. Honestly, ni kubaya. If you are not ready, if you are not prepared, then I'm not gonna lie, you're going to be having a very hard time there in KPL. You will be going against people who have been practicing and training just for this moment. Kama hujakuwa ukitrain, shabab, lobby, yalla. Itakuita mpaka jiulize nilikosea nani. Utawanda what? Nilikosea mganga witch. It's going to be a hard one there, but let's see what's going to be transparent here right now. TikTok team there is very much avoiding that fight there. Call Me's. We have Mafia is looking at that side to see if he can get anything. But RC, they seem to be on their way there in Lipovka. They have been able to get one of the teammates. Is it NXG or NGX? Mnanichanganya, CG3, okay. Let's go. So RC right now is trying to get some nades there. CG3 Kazuna is basically swimming his way into the safe zone there, but the damage, he doesn't have any way other than just going up and getting knocked there. He does get knocked while swimming away. And that's going to be it for CG3 Kazuma. No one will be reviving you from that. MS as well. The vehicle seems to be out of fuel. And the teammate Rocky at least has another vehicle. So I think the revive there will actually happen. Dark Tempers taking on NXG there. Seems like Lipovka is a hot spot there. Dark Shadow does go down. The push is happening there. We can hear the SLKs and Nova. They will be trying to do something. Oh, what? This guy would have eliminated the two of them. Look at Nova's HP. He's lucky Nova did not go inside. He's so lucky. Mungeenda mwanza kuambiana story, mwanza kuteteshana. But hiyo ni kawaida ya tournament. Watu wakianza kuteteshana, hivyo ndio kunaanza kuharibika. Hivyo ndio kunaanza kuwa kubaya. But let's see what's going to be happening there. CG3 Kazuma, he will be going back to lobby. So let's see what to expect. If you're watching the live stream, make sure to hit that like button, share, subscribe if you're yet to do so. I'd really appreciate that. Also engage in that comment section. Hit the reshare so that we can get the algorithm to go up on the live stream. So for now, team 23, they're still making their rotations. Their Deadly Clan also trying to make their way into that safe zone. When you look at Lipovka right now, Dark Tempers have been able to secure the place. 44 Nganush holding it down in Mansion. Wamesema wataki upuzi. Mkali amewambia na mwache upuzi. Right now he's calling Savage, anamwambia Savage wache kucheza kama Mitch. Naye Savage anamwambia kwani mimi ni Mitch. Like that team just has very funny conversations. The Warrior, kutulia ni lazima. Kutulia, ebu ona, mimi sijaona maajabu kama hii. 60 players still remaining, 17 teams still in the game. I know Group B is thinking about the fact that this is their last day for the first week of group stage, and they're really thinking about it. But Warrior Pale text, your teammate seems to have been spotted. One of them does get knocked and thus the second one goes down. Kwani wako wapi? And I need to see what's happening there. 911 has to be very much careful. Call Me is doing a good job there. We have seen Call Me being asked there in the comment section, and finally they are engaging. JD, it does go down. 911 there with a save for the night. But as you can see, TikTok team is also closing in there. 3 teams in Milta, and we'll be seeing a lot of fights there. Mafia very much exposed there, and he does get spotted. The spray from Zaylee doesn't really do the job here, but Zaylee, you need to do something about the spray there. That would have been an easy knock, but kubatulia. Let's go. Yo, what's happening there? What's really happening? I mean, when you look at TikTok Zaylee there, we have one of the players there from Call Me has been knocked. Excess Power, one of the teammates, 909, remains there. Beautiful sprays there. Mafia almost dusted. Yo, 909 is actually doing a really good job. He's playing as a solo. He's getting the knocks to the Thursday, getting the points up for his team. Another player from Immortal. I think the team, that is TikTok team, has actually stolen that elimination from 911. And he will be able to spot the players from TikTok. They're trying to go in for that push. Elzan does get knocked up there. Beautifully done by Immortal. And he's using that S12K very well. TikTok team, be careful. A lethal man. He is Immortal. He does go in for that push. But then Akram says not today, and he'll be taking him back to lobby. Brutal Psychos literally passing by, but we do not have time for BPX yet, because as you can see, Excess Power 911 is almost dominating a whole team by himself. Eliminations have been stolen. Totally normal when it comes to a tournament, but it's going to be a very good one. Let's see what's going to be happening there. I mean, most of the teams there are playing it safe. Their Brutal Psychers are making their rotations into that safe zone. A lot of teams, I don't think they want to take on any fights just yet. Most of the teams are just playing it. Okay. You right in there in Munira Koapi, Deadly Koapi. But Deadly Clan is somewhere. Deadly is playing it slow. Sijawahi ona hii kwa KPL, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Usually, people playing KPL are usually aggressive, like skuma. But now when we have new teams that are actually stepping up in terms of their skills, imekuwa impossible kuona any fights. Like watu wako tu kwa mamiti, kwa mamawe, wanafanya challenge wapate pesa ya kuvuja record, but in the game huwezi shinda kwa kucamp. We will not pay you millions, eh? But this is not camping. This is strategically holding a compound, asking for Deadly Clan. Here they are. Seems like TikTok Akram will be taking the last player from Excess Power. That is 911. All the way back to lobby. That is, of course, something that happens. Now, let's have a quick look at what the rotation is looking like. The zone is going towards Yesnaya Poliana. A place like Yesnaya, 2 teams are already there. We have IGLs, have stayed quiet the whole game, made their rotations along the northeastern side there. They're going towards where we have MTF, another team that has played it very slow. Deadly Clan as well is doing the same thing. Around Mansion, One Take Esports playing it a bit safe there. We have Dark Tempers. They might just encounter the Brutal Psychos. Another team I've not really seen playing that much is ASTERIA Esports. And I don't know where they are when it comes to this game. Okay, we can see a very slow rotation as well on that northwestern side when it comes to going towards Yesnaya. But then they have to be careful. CG3, last player Rocky, is on that side. RC, also aggressive towards that side. So we might just be seeing some fights happening there, guys. But of course, let's just wait and see what's going to be happening there. But then now, a Deadly Clan there does spot the Brutal Psychos. Fraser looking good. IPL, they do spot DPX as well. You can see Eskinor getting those sprays. But then Habibi, yeah, you couldn't manage how to spray, guys. The moving vehicle, policy number 1, shoot a little bit ahead of that vehicle and you'll get yourself beautiful knocks there coming from the sprays. But I mean, I'm no pro player, but I can laser your team for a game. But there we go. We might be seeing some fight there. MTF there getting some sprays towards Brutal Psychos. Toxic, they have been spotted. The sprays are connecting. The vehicle is very much damaged. But our friend here, he will be going away because it's not time to take on any fights just yet. We have the teams, they are making their rotations. Ali making his way to his teammates, that is a Brutal Cycle teammate. And for F1 Esports, also around the edges here. Dark Tempers also around the game. IGLs are still in the same area. Another team closes in, Deadly Clan. I mean, acha niwaambie ni kumoto. kama hujaicheza KPL ni kumoto. So TikTok team has decided to do another different type of rotation, very slow. They're not really in that zone. They want to come a little bit later. So we can see them making their rotations a little bit late. They're coming from that safe zone. They're coming from the blue zone, going towards the safe zone from the southern side. But as they do that, they might encounter a team that is holding the edges. That is 44 Ganush. So acha tuone. I don't think akina mkali wanataka kuchukua fight sai. Yo! Is this KPL? I beg. Is this KPL or is this Ultimate Royale? Well, I can say welcome to Ultimate Royale in the Kenyan lobby. That is KPL. MTF. Wapi MTF bana. MTF there, we can see them. They seem to be taking on a fight there. We have seen a couple of shotguns there being registered. One of the team players from Team 20 to a new team to KPL there does get the sprays and Groot. And the damage is actually good. A nade coming from Shelby. It will be connecting. Baba Hakim, habari yako. You might be going back to the they sprayed quite well. They might be able to take you. So then MTF Esports is afraid of going in for that push there. We can see a good spray there coming from Demolish. It does get the fast player down. They want to go in for that push. Someone is in there. Baba Hakim does get saved there, but the teammate will be taking Demolish back to lobby. Yani wamesema attacking mchezo wa town. The grenade is perfection. And of course it does take Baba Hakim all the way back to lobby as well. Now we can see luck. Oui. Eish. Ni ati ni kwenye nimezaliwa ama hizi majina zinanitesa. Yeah. So we have SO Laklak smoking up the area. There's a good plan. Trying to make his way into that safe zone. I mean, Demolish is there. Looting at the top end. Come on, Habibi, you can do that. Beautiful spray there. It does get the fast player down. Carissa is still on his knees there. The zone actually got a knock on him. And we can see Groot is there. Guys, learn how to use the eyeball when they're throwing the grenades. Oh, shit. Okay, so that does give time for Laklak to make his rotation. Okay, he seems to be understanding what he's doing right now, but he needs to get the healing happening fast before he takes on any fight. Carissa there has been revived. Shelby is also getting revived. So MTF is a full team. But if vita ikiendelea, watu wa 44 Nganush habari yenu. Right now, one of the teammates, Sukuna, is down. F1 is also taking on Brutal Psychos. Ali there has been able to get a knock and a thrust. But the team that got that knock on 44 Nganush will be going away because they didn't want to take on a fight. ASTERIA Esports, drinking the Red Bull, is going to be making his rotation. So nothing is going to be happening there for a while. So let's go where we have Deadly Clan because we can see some knocks and thrusts happening there. Estos in the hand there. Forbidden Esports. It's about to be very haram. What is about to happen to you guys? Because Deadly Clan is going in for that push. All in with the BBS. He can hear the push happening there. He knows someone is in the room. He tries to get the pre-fires, the jump shots, and nothing is connecting. The player is still moving around there. Goes outside. Does get the knock there. But unfortunately, there is a player outside from Deadly Clan. FE again. We have another one going away from the players. Trying to go in for that push chaser. He has an info in his hand. He does get the last player from Deadly Clan. Forbidden Esports. Whatever happened is no longer haram. Yeah, you have been able to survive. Let's see what Brutal Psychos is up to right now. This is what I like, okay? So TikTok team have been able to encounter ASTERIA Esports, and it seems like we have them being able to get at least a couple of knocks there on TikTok team. But unfortunately, two of them there has been taken back. Slobi Zayli is down on his knees. They will be able to get the revive, and they will be going back to that fight. MTF, they're also taking on. Mbona sisi finya MTF kona amefinywa yo CG3, what the hell? So CG3 are there. They have been able to take on that fight. Mkali's team there's also taken on a fight. We can see the numbers going down. A shotgun coming in with that push there. It's stuff. It's tough. It's tough there. Does get a knock there. Mkali trying to get some cover on his teammates. I mean, as you can see, he's going in for that revive on Kronos. And if One Take Esports decides to go in for that push, Mkali's team will be on that red zone if he does get some nades happening there. But then it's tough there. He's not really going for that push. He's confirming up there. Making sure to eliminate the players of 44 Nganush in case something happens and he's taken back. Slobi Mkali does do the same thing. And he does take him down. Estolf Kane is under. Oh, it's Steph. Oh, my days. Tough. Oh, Kobe! Oh, the nade doesn't really connect there. But then the nade actually gets some damage. I mean, the player was almost getting dusted, but Mkali goes in for that push. Estofke in the hand for Steph there. That's right, going for that push. Mkali with a beautiful play. And M416 will be going against Steph's Estofke. And Mkali will be surviving that fight. Now it is just getting hotter and hotter. People are getting pressured. And I can tell you for a fact, now this is the KPL. We know this is where we see legends being more molded, and some may be created to perfection and others may need some time to get better, right? So hatuna ubaya. But as you can see there, we have HL. They are taking on some rotations. We have RC. They have only 1 elimination. That's surprising. In that last game, they had 19 eliminations. I'm surprised with that play. I don't know how they're on that number of eliminations just yet. Brutal Cycles, they are taking on a fight. We can see people getting knocked and dusted. Beautiful play there by Toxic. You are exposed. Someone is that part in the fight. But for Dark Tempers, they will be going back to lobby on Brutal Cycles sprays. Yeah. Kwani Nkesho, Kronos and Mkali making their rotations into that safe zone. Brutal Psychers, they are spotted, and we have Ethos there. Mkali's sprays is unmatched because as you can see, the spray there actually got good damage on Ethos, even though he got to get into cover. We can see some sprays there as well towards CG3 Esports. The teams are watching. CG3, where will you come? Because right now, people are literally everywhere. 44 Ganush literally behind them. BPX literally in front of them. They are sandwiched and in the middle of teams now. Forbidden Esports, they are also making a crush happening. And where we have the team that is CG3 Esports, they still get an FTP, goes down, the first one does get knocked there. The second one does right, going for that with the brutal cycle. That 13, they will be taking that last player back to lobby. 44 and Ganush watching the fight there from afar. CG3 Malefic will be getting a knock on Rocky. And 5 teams remain standing. Grenades coming from every single side. IGLs are still in the game. MS will be getting the revive. But Malefic and the team, they are thinking of how they will be able to go in for that push. But as they do that, RC is making that push, or rather a knock on the player on the team that is IGL. Already one of the teammates has already been knocked. That is IGL Zach. Still standing. Someone has been spotted there. RC will be losing a number. The player does go down again. Wow. Great guys, another spray there going in towards RC. It might not look stable, but actually it is getting good damage on the players from RC. The zone is about to close in. All the teams will be leaving that safe, the blue zone into that safe zone. Honestly, I cannot see there anymore, but as you can see, Mkali's team is having a hard time. One of the teammates that Mkali has been knocked and casted by Ethox. A team coming in from the back there. Kronos trying to survive. The Baggy getting damaged, but he can still make the rotation with this Baggy, but he still wants to get some sprays towards BPX, but then he gets spotted by Ali, and Ali will be taking him back to lobby. IG also making the rotation as well. Brutal Cycles, same thing, third party, getting eliminations. IGL Zach, not fantastic. Ali getting sprays again, he's not stopping there. RC also third party, but as you can see, IGL is also making his rotations into that safe zone. He wants to be safe, but it is not looking good for him right now. RC literally in front of him, and the nades are getting cooked there. We might just be seeing a Kobe. I don't know about the Kobe. The grenades are actually going in, but then they're not really connecting. But as you can see, IGL there is also making their way. He's thinking, should I go inside the vehicle? Should I leave? 3 teams remaining. BPX not in the safe zone. They have to come closer. Ali is making the rotation there. The vehicle. Shaki will be spotted. Malefic waiting for him. They want to get some very lethal sprays on this guy. Oh my days! It's going to be a very hard time right now. I don't know. The game is getting tougher. 3 teams remaining, and that zone is about to close in. IGLs are still holding it down. I don't think IGL is ready to lose this. Oh! Ali Buana, Ali Ninini. 8 eliminations, 2 brutal psychers, and we have a grenade. Might just be a Kobe and Sharky, and Ali will be keeping very good grenades here. The sprays are looking good still. They have an Ogre and the Nest of K in his bag. I don't know if that Nest of K is going to be helpful right now. It is a long-range fight. He has to make it into that zone. Ali did not spot him. The team did not spot him. He doesn't have grenades. Oh, why is he using a shotgun? Bro, GG Jackie, welcome to the lobby. And Brutal Psychos, they will be getting a chicken dinner for that second game of the night. And not only a chicken dinner, they have 9 eliminations to their name. Second place, you have Rescue with 5 eliminations. Third, we have IGLs with 5 eliminations. Fourth, we have CG3. 5, we have Motul 44 Ganush 4, 6 we have FE 4, 7 we have HL 1, 8 we have Dark Tempest 3, 9 we have One Take Esports, 7, 10 we have TikTok with 9, 11 F1 Esports 0, 12 MTF 4, 13 Asteria 2, 14 Deadly Clan 1, 15 Johnny Bravo's Team 0, 16 Excess Power 1, 17 Colmies 1, 18 NXG 4, 19 F1 Luffy and the Team 1, and 20 we have U7 with 1 elimination. Going a lot with 4 eliminations, we have BPX Ali. Best Companion 2 rescues, we have Dark Devil. And then finisher with the final elimination, we have none other than BPX Toxic. Well, I believe that is it for game 2. Mimi nakwambia kumanza kwa kumoto. Watu wanaona dust every single side. Na tuko day 2. Group B, Group C, Nikubaya. Anyway, guys, congratulations to Brutal Psychos for that amazing chicken dinner. They got the safest compound. They stuck to it for a very long time. When the zone was shifting, they were still there. And that did give them a chicken dinner. Well, I mean, that is it for game number 2. We'll be going to a very short break and then we'll be right back for a wrangle again. I don't know if VPX will be giving us a chicken dinner or U7, but let's see what's going to be happening because right now, kumeanza kuchemka. So let's take a quick break and then we'll be right back with very more English ilikuja na mele. And then we'll be right back with very intense matches. Don't go anywhere, just like, share, and subscribe, and we'll be right back. All right, so we are back for game 3 of the night, and that is a Rangel. And I can tell you for a fact, guys, I just saw the overall ranking of where teams are when it comes to game 3. Of when it comes from game 1 and game 2 played tonight by Group B and Group C. So here's the thing, it actually has changed. Tables have turned, and I'm surprised that we already have some teams from Group C already finding their way in that first page of the results. So I will just give you a hint, and maybe say that at least how many teams? Okay, this is deadly. New Era is for no, New Era is yesterday. Wow. Okay, I see what's happening to the overall results. Okay. So some teams have already gone up the leaderboard, some are still struggling, but a team like BPX, if I'm being honest, is about to show dust. They are about to hit a very dangerous slot in the overall ranking. But remember, for them, they have played already day 1. This is day 2 for them. And teams like Rush Esports, they have only played 1 day. So it's going to be a very interesting day coming tomorrow, and now the last games for Group A and Group C will be played, and now the overall ranking will be a little bit different. So it's going to change as the game progresses. So let's just see the teams that are in the game and what graphics are we casting on. I think that will change. It will stop being too dark, right? I think that should be better. It should be brighter. But damn, guys, let me tell you something. Let me see something. I want to check the overall ranking for a team here. Okay, so some teams from yesterday have actually gone down the leaderboard. I don't think that's a good show for them. If I'm being honest, they need to do a little bit more, but I'm going to talk about that later. Let's see the teams in the game. You have Brutal Psychos, you have F1 Esports, you have FE, you have One Take Esports, Dark Tempers, I don't know who this is, RV, HL, 44 Ganush, Call Me's, but we have a fight there happening. U7 again taking on an early fight, a little bit too early in the game. Their TikTok team as well. We have seen Akram there being knocked and thirsted. The teammates on the other hand, they're avoiding the fight as much as they can. Like if you can avoid. I don't think it's a must. I'm not gonna lie. If you can avoid. Yani, with everything you have, avoid. Kimbia, toroka, ingia kwa mchanga bana. But just don't take on the early fights. Honestly, the results are not looking good. Some teams are going down the leaderboard. It's looking quite bad for them. And if I'm being honest, they need to do something about that. But as you can see, TikTok team there. Currently, one of the teammates again has been knocked and thirsted, taken back to lobby. We can see Zaili, they're doing a good job actually taking off the task, their own team 9. And of course, he will try and survive as much as he can. But as the numbers reduce, so does the chances of surviving throughout the game till the end of the game for your team. But of course, I'm going to see what is going to be transpiring. I don't know what will be happening, but it's going to be a very interesting one there. Dark Devil's been spotted. Elzan and the team here are really trying their best, but I'm not sure if they'll be able to survive. Dark Nova with an amazing flank. He does get an off angle there on a TikTok player, Elzan. And of course, the players from Dark Tempers will be taking a chance here and making sure that they thrust this player all the way back to lobby. Now, 44 Ganush this time around, they're not playing the way we're used to 44 and Ganush playing. We're used to them giving us chicken dinners. But remember, 44 and Ganush is more of a Miramar team. They play very well in Miramar. So let's see how they're taking this. But NXG, hey, nice plays there coming from Kali. And we can still see Savage here trying to go in for that push here. Toxic. It does go down. Yo, what is this cast? Yo, what? NXG Omega and your teammates mtambia tu story mteleza nini hizi ni what? Bro, and Savage is still doing the same thing, switching, driving, shooting, switching. Yo, Ogopa, my friend. Ogopa. That is KPL for you. And that is 44 Ganish for you as well. Now let's see what Call Me's are up to already. Call Me JD is there. And grenades are coming in. I mean, MTF, Groot there, and Demolish have to be careful. Legals, the grenade is going to be a Kobe. That's going to win, and Groot does get damaged. But then Demolish is still in the game. They're holding a bit tight there. They do not want to expose themselves. The MTF Groot trying to get nades also cooked up towards the colonies, but the nades are not connecting just yet. Mafia there is throwing a grenade as well, and let me tell you something, my friend, the grenades are dealing damages. Call Me Esports doing everything they can just to take out a team, but then one take Esports as third party the fight there. Call Me Mafia does get disoriented in the push there. Demolish does get very much damage with that grenade, and I mean Mafia will be cooking up a second one, because if that grenade connects, but then the players are one take Esports. They spot another player, take him down, and it's gonna be up to the last player. That is Immortal. The sprays are beautiful and good there. Push the start does happen, and the third party is there. One take Esports, third party the fight there. I mean Immortal could have stayed quiet, but he decided to move, and he'll be pushed there. He has a DPS, but the Solve K is just a little bit superior there, and they take him down. And MTF is still in the same place. Demolish waiting for that push. The defense are looking good there. Steph does get the first player down. Shelby with an off angle, not engaging at all. He doesn't want to expose himself there. DPS, SOK, and my friend, the knees are just begging to be released from the pressure coming from the team that is One Take Esports, and they are not stopping there. They spot Shelby. They get the sprays. One take. They want to take on Shelby. They are getting the damage. Yo. Nilobi. I don't know. This is getting harder than I thought, man. GG's. Who are you mauling, Shelby? Hey, mate. Who are you mauling? What happened? He's exposing his fingers. I think they're gonna tap his shoes or his fingers. GG's. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kenya PUBG Mobile League, where all your skills go out the door as soon as you enter the game. Welcome. Mnataka kuniambia ni watu wanafinywa hivi mpaka na warumia? Guys. Nanya hata mimi ufinywa hivyo na mnanicheka nikiwa live. Guys, what's good? What's good? Mkinicheka nikiwa live nikifinywa, Welcome to Ultimate Royale in PUBG Mobile Kenya scene, and we're just getting started. Imagine semis and finale, how that's gonna look like. That is not gonna be happening, Toxic. You have to own that name. Own it. Nikavle Mkali may own his name. The same way there's Mitch Gaming. Own that name. Own it, Toxic. For now, you'll be like 30 Toxics. Hey. I'm telling you, that's unfortunate, man. But then IGL, I mean, someone decided let's go for a high jump, and we have Escanor there getting knocked just by doing high jumps. And I don't know if the teammates are close to get him revived. I can see Zach in a vehicle. 99k. I don't think they're going to revive their friend. They're like, sasa we nani alikwambia huko mzee? And the guy's like, see mnikujie. No. If it were me, I'd say the same thing. Ni nani alikupeleka huko? Who took you there? Mwenye alikupeleka mwambie kuokote. Ama? But I mean, teams tend to be doing whatever they want to do as long as they're playing the game. So it is what it is. So CG3 right now. For CG3, they're also trying to make their rotations around the game here. I think they have to be very much careful though, because once the zone shifts, this is the hardest compound to defend, especially if people are on that high ground. They can easily get you, damage you, eliminate you. It's a very hard compound to defend. But I mean, if it works for them, then who are we to judge? Jamani nini? Watu wacheze vile wanataka, sio? We have Dark Tempers also playing it safe. So right now, again, just like the last game, 17 teams wamesimama, hawatingiki, hawabanduki. So watu wako tu, watu wametulia tu, but tunajua if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then GG's. Kama kukampi makata, usikamp bana. Do not try that thing at home. Try it somewhere else, but not in KPL. Kukamp is not possible bana. KPL si rahisi. KPL kukamp itakutesa. Itakutesa vibaya sana. I'm not gonna lie. It will make you question your existence. Utajiuliza nini linipeleka huko? Sasa nani aliniambia niende huko? Okay, so the rotations are slow again. So we are gonna wait for the teams to make their rotations, and then wakifika mali tunaona wakipigana, that is when we'll start to judge them. But for now, most of the teams are just making their way into that safe zone. Ace Njagi and the team keep on getting knocked by that blue zone, and I don't know why they're still staying in that blue zone even though wanashinda wakinokiwa na zone. So TikTok Zayli right now akona mtu amemgojea tu, anaitwa Gandu everyone. Please don't tell me that's an Indian statement again that I've said that is wrong. Please, I'm begging. But then Brutal Psychos, they do actually engage in a fight there against the team that is 44 and Ganush. We have seen one of the teammates there being taken down. That is Kronos. Malefic trying to get close to Mkali, getting sprays towards him as well. The damage is looking good. And Mkali decides, let's not engage just yet. And they decide to change their location. This is where you listen to your idea. If he says the fight is not a must, then get in that vehicle and change your position. Okay. So we have HL there also losing players of FE. Their chaser is also the game. Grenades are coming in there and they need to get the revive happening. Now FE is getting a grenade towards one of the teammates from HL. If it's cooked well, it's going to be a Kobe because the player is quite low. But then that grenade doesn't really connect just yet. And he's going to be waiting to see if anything else happens. If I throw more grenades, is anything going to change? Echo, you can basically stop this revive. But they are able to get the revive and the numbers go back up again. And now the players from HL are back standing. Last game they were able to get chicken. Yesterday actually they got 2 chicken dinners, but then this time around that will not be possible. Echo is just watching, bro. You can ruin this, you can ruin it. But then we have Brutal Psychos there. We have them Viper being knocked and tarted. Malefic as well. It does go down. Ali is gonna be up to you, senior teammates. They are getting terrorized right now by RC. Rescue Esports are really bringing in the hit there for them. Sharky going in for that push. Remember last game, RC was not able to get that chicken dinner because a team called Brutal Psychos was there and they stopped them from getting that chicken dinner. Rashiano going in for that push. We can see the damage there on Sharky, but Ethox is holding the rest of K, waiting patiently, my friend. If someone goes in, ukieka kichwa vibaya, he will take you out. Rashiano getting damaged. Players are now closing in there. I don't know where the other teammates from BBX are, but then Ethox does get a grenade going towards him there. He does move and now they know where he is. Sharky's grenade is going to be what we call a Kobe. That grenade doesn't really go in. It actually gets him, but the DBS comes in from the back and Ethox will be going back slowly, but that S12K was actually perfection. And now Ali will be avoiding that fight as much as he can. Back-to-back loading. I don't know. Brutal Psychos there. They've lost the numbers there. I don't know if they're going to be able to get a second chicken dinner. But let's see. Ali has been performing quite well as a solo, so we'll see. But right now, Excess Power is actually dominating where they are. Let's see where Excess Power is. Excess 911 and Fapio. Bro, sometimes the names you guys call yourself, I don't understand. But then we have the 44 Ganush taking on a fight. One Take Esports are losing players 1 by 1 to 44. And Ganush S12Ks and the shotguns are looking beautiful, and they're able to take down 3 players. And now one man remains standing. That is Steph again. He's cooking up a grenade. Is it going to be a Kobe? The nade doesn't really connect there. Steph, we need to cook another one. That's another Indian. It's another Indian abuse. Indians. Indians. Don't make me say your names, please. I'm tired of you. Indians, mnanimaliza bana. What is this? I thought ASTERIA was doing it, but you guys, mnanimaliza. Muache bana. Ay. Wahindi neke. Neke. Ooh. Kobe on your teammate. Savage. Savage amepanic ana sweat kila kitu hadi vidole. Savage ni nini? So Steph is not even aware that grenade actually got a knock there. And we can see X's Power going in for that push. Le Warrior does go down. Steph does confirm the knock. But I mean, Fapio will be taking on the last player there from One Take Esports. But that was a really good knock and fast coming in from Steph. But as you can see, X's Power is not even aware that there's a team right next to them. And that is the 44 Ganush. They're playing it safe there. They are not exposing themselves just yet. But please, Indians, I'm begging you. Please. We have the first player there going down. Killer is on his knees there. And more sprays coming from the side there. 44 Ganush is getting sandwiched. The sprays are connecting. Mkali is getting damaged. IGL are closing in on them there. The sprays are looking good. X's Power is also playing it safe there. But as you can see, 44 Ganush, the damage on their side is really high. And they need to think of the next move right now. IGL's another team comes in from the back there. CG3, third party in the fight. Fourth party actually, Dark Tempers. Fifth party. Everyone is in the party, and we have RC wiping out a team there with a grenade. And I can tell you something, guys. Welcome to KPL, where everything you do is just for sure. The people you're about to meet will show you what Kenya made a game. God damn. Bro, Kenyans are like, you know, if you play against Kenyans, you'll regret. You'll start questioning, how did this guy know how to play PUBG? Yeah? But anyway, I mean, it is what it is there. We have Deadly Clan. They are joining the party as well. Dark Tempers teams are two below in numbers. TikTok Zaylee here is getting pushed by the players from RC. They're actually spotting the noise solo. The sprays are connecting. Zaylee is not stopping. He is still on the road. It is not going to be stopping anytime soon. The man is feeling the pressure. The teams are coming towards him. Zaylee cannot decide where to go. But as you can see there, we have fights literally every single side. Dark Tempers are taking on CG3 Esports. Savage is down, taken back to lobby, and they will continue. They will not be stopping there. Zaylee, third party in the fight. Deadly Clan are taking on RC. One of the teammates is already down there. Gojo, very much damaged. Dex coming closer, but they already have one of their teammates down on their knees. RC there with the aggressive game. They do try and get a push happening there. Gojo spots the vehicle flipping, but the drop shot is perfection. And we'll be seeing RC Uncle getting that knock there immediately. Rosciano, he will be going in for that push. Deadly dead. About to give Rosciano a hard time there. Dex there. The mag ends. Another player comes in from the back there. Another one bites the dust. And we have a wipe. And that is RC wiping Deadly Clan. Literally by one sweep. One intense push. Yo. Ni mimi ama watu wameiva game. We have HL getting closer there. TikTok Zaylee is a solo, but somehow he's giving the team that is 44 Ganush a hard time. He's actually 44 Ganush have been wiped by one man. 44 Ganush. Mkali, tuende nyuma ya tent kidogo. Tuende nyuma ya tent kidogo. Let's talk a little bit. Ni nini inaendelea? How did one man take on a whole team by himself? Nikubaya. Shits. Nikubaya. I don't know what's happening here, but then 8 teams are remaining. There are 17 players in the game there. HL exposing himself there, but then Uncle, he says, "What's good, my brother? Welcome to that lobby." Now we have RC, they're getting 15 eliminations. If they get 20 kills and a chicken dinner, 500 Kenya shillings is theirs. So let's see if that's going to be the case, or it's going to be a very, very hard time for them there. We have a team already taking on a fight. Dark Tempers have been wiped there by CG3 and the IGLs. So So right now, IGL Uzi, IGL Zach making the rotations. They want to go towards CG3 RC with another very aggressive push there. We can see them taking on players. CG3 bomb there, spotting on the RC players, but then he goes down. RC kwani tuko na deni ya RC wase ama? And 19 eliminations. All they need is a chicken dinner. All they need is a chicken dinner, and 500 Kenya shillings is theirs. But then you have their TikTok Zaylee taking on the excess power team, actually giving them hard time there. Zaylee wipes another team by himself, but then this time around he will not be surviving because Rushiano and the team seem to be getting closer. There, Ali holding that compound very tight. He's not moving a muscle just yet. He wants to get that chicken dinner for the brutal Psychos. The question is that going to be possible? We have RC there going in for that push, and I can see Zaylee trying to heal up there. They do again going for that push. Zaylee surrounded, and 20 eliminations in the bag for Rescue Esports. They have finally crossed that line for the 20 kills. Now all they need is that chicken dinner. IGL there, that's gonna fast lock there. One of the teammates does go down. They want to confirm that knock there. Another one goes in for that push. Roshiano in the vehicle doesn't go out just yet. And S12K, but then Zach comes in the back there, does get the knock, and RC losing numbers. But then PUBG's vehicle says kijana tuende lobby, acha kuharibia RC straight yao. But then the zone is closing in. Sharky there will be revived, and it is inevitable that RC will be giving us that winner chicken dinner with 20 eliminations to their name. Sharky there will not be revived, but as you can see, Ali is camping, and Uncle is just passing by there with the baggie, and Ali is playing it safe, and he doesn't want to move a muscle just yet. But as you can see, RC going in for that push, and Ali has been spotted. Ali amsha mwili bana, and Ali will be pushed there. DBS in the hand there. Ali does try to do some picking there, and finally the margin has been crossed. 21 eliminations to their name. And not only 21, actually 22. And not only that, they give us a winner chicken dinner. Makofi to RC. They have finally gotten themselves 500 Kenya shillings. Congratulations to you guys. Coming second, we have the brutal Psychers. They have 0 eliminations. A little kona lalawai. Third, you have IGL with 4. 4, we have TikTok with 9 eliminations. Big shout out to Zaylee there. I mean, you have to give him his flowers there. Good play, good stuff for saving your team, getting 9 eliminations. Well done, well played. 5th place, you have Excess Power there, 6 eliminations. 6th, you have CG3 3. 7, Dark Tempest 3. 8, you have HL 4. 9, 44 Ganush 5. 10, you have Deadly. Ati Deadly Namich. Who's that? Who's calling themselves Deadly Namich? Uni nani? Anione nyuma ya tent. Sai. Deadly 10th place with 1 elimination. 11 we have NXG. 012 we have U70. 13 we have F1 Luffy Team 0. 14 we have I will not say that name again. As eliminations 15. 1 take with 6, 16 FE with 3, 17 Ace with 0, 18 F1 King 0, MTF 19th with 2, and then 20 Call Me with 1 elimination. Going all out with 9 eliminations. Excuse me. We have TikTok Zaylee. Honestly, we have to give him that. Best companion with 3 rescues, Dax Power, and then finisher with the final elimination. We have none other than RC. Which name is this? Amerios. And that is it for the 3rd game of the night. Let me tell you, Minor. Mwenye amekasirisha Rushiano na timu yake na Shaki ni BPX. 2nd game, BPX ilikuwa aligonga Shaki. Unasikia? Then now, they come in, and it's the 3rd game, and the tables turn. Ali this time around is alone. And Ali, amelala kwa room. Ali! They open the door, they see. Damasi amedoze. And they wait. Imagine if Ali waited with a grenade. Like, wako hapa hivi. Umeshikilia tu hivi. Then senyo amefungua mlango tu irushe tu. 1000 IQ left the chat. Nakwambia KPL can make you become a noob. But anyway, Ali, good stuff there. We know you for being a very good player. But I mean, it does happen. For RC, congratulations. You have to DM Nades to give you their award. And we'll be seeing you guys after the break. 2 more games to go. Msiende Mali. I told you, KPL is not for the weak. How much you train? Salimia tengine kwa lobby. Anyway, BRB, and we'll be right back after the break. Like, share, and sub. I'll see you guys in a few. All right, so we're actually back and we're going into that fourth game of the night. I mean, dust Asia, and imagine where we're going to. We are going to that map that is full of dust, and that is Miramar. And of course, lazima watu watateseka tena na tena. Tena, mbona simu yangu inaniambia ende nilale. Kwani hajui we are watching violence. But as you can see, we have all the teams in the game. Actually, one team did not make it in because of not keeping time. But what? Keep time, eh? Keep time so that you don't miss the action and your team doesn't slack in terms of the overall ranking. Actually, I do have the scores when it comes to after 2 games. And just to see where teams are, acha nichungulie kidogo, acha niwaambie kwenye wako. So, BPX, last game they got maybe 6 points, right? Because they had no kills, but they were second place. So right now, BPX is actually in a good place, all right? And another team, that is HL. They seem to have been pushed down a bit. ASTERIA, ESPORTS, let me see. ASTERIA is still somewhere. They're still in the first bracket. I don't know how to put it. First bracket. Another team that is still playing one first bracket still. Access Power Rescue. Okay. I don't think they have added the next points, because if they add, RC should be around first bracket. Anyway, wacha nisionge sana. Let's get into the action. And let's see what will be happening. Give me a second. All right, so let's see how it goes. If you're in the live stream, karibu sana, get comfortable, get your tea. Yeah, bro, I was setting up something on the screen and I'm looking down and I see BPX has lost a player. Even 44 Ganush moja yenye tunajua. Okay, so the columns right now have lost one of the players, that is Mafia. 44 Ganush has lost one player as well. I told you 44 Ganush is more of a Miramar team. This is where they dominate a lot. So let's see. Wow, call me Immortal with the perfect spray there, the UMB. They do get Mkali and they take him back to lobby. Now 44 Ganush has already lost the IGL there, that is Mkali. Savage and Sukuna still starting a grenade there, coming from Immortal. If it goes well, it's gonna be a Kobe, and somebody might go on his knees there, but then Sukuna with the movement, he does go outside and come back. I mean, Bono unachungulia. So Savage might be able to recover this, okay? So he gets one person, that is Call Me Legal, and then Call Me Immortal is the only person standing for now. So Sukuna can get revived. For Call Me Legal, I'm not sure if the revive can happen, seeing where he is right now. The damage on him was very much high. The teammate is hesitant on reviving. And there we go. Yeah! Oh my days, Call Me Immortal. It has gets the last player there from 44 Ganush, and they go back to lobby a little bit too early in the game. Watu wataambiwa nini? Hey, you've got the feeling. Ni lobby too. Lobby. Huh? But of course, guys, not worry about that. I mean, that is part of KPL. I told you, it does get a little bit tricky sometimes, and you do get exposed there to a lot of unnecessary fights that maybe you had not planned that for. So let me see. Okay, 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 okay. I think my audio is okay in the live. I was listening to the live in my background. Background. Guys, so the first challenge has been crossed. Now I want to know in the comment section, when you look at the teams and how they're playing, are we going to be getting any back-to-backs? Is it possible for RC to give us a back-to-back? Is it possible? Because right now, if you look at what the teams are doing, how they're taking the games, how they're making their rotations, do you think it's possible for us to have a back-to-back? Do you think it's possible? Do you think it's possible for us to have a back-to-back when it comes to the games? I really want to know. Because honestly, it's anyone's game and it is not everyone's game. So right now the zone is about to move and the teams are about to go into that safe zone just to play a little bit safe there to avoid any early fights. We have already lost one team, that is 44 Ganush, and I don't think that is a good play there coming from them. I know 44 Ganush to be a very strong team, but I don't understand how they were able to lose a fight a little bit too early in the game. We have TikTok team, that is Elzan Zaili and Iniesta and TikTok Akram in the game. So let's see how they'll be performing. One Take Esports seems to be carrying a lot of fans here, and I think that's a good thing. They're carrying fans and they're doing a really good job. The fans are very much enjoying how One Take Esports is fighting tonight. I think One Take Esports are the happiest fans right now. They are experiencing a very good time in the game. They're enjoying the fruits of their labor, that is taking their time and then fighting a little later. I mean, Murife, don't run. When we were playing KPL at the beginning, when they joined, not that early, they joined, I think 2 seasons ago, Murife was not really into those early fights or taking fights at random, and he used to take his time. Most of the time he was running away from fights, but this time round he's not playing like his name. He's actually a little bit better. So I think Kijana I'm improve. I'm mnaonaje? So Marifa, there, big shout out to you there. Good stuff on increasing your confidence when it comes to playing KPL. Deadly Clan, I don't know about Deadly. Where did Arnie go to, guys? But I think Arnie is busy with school, so I do understand that. But Arnie is a good additive to the team. He has a very good skill sets. So I'm thinking right now he's focusing on school. Then maybe we'll see Arnie a little bit later. But big shout out to him as well. A very good player, very young. Hopefully one day the rules change and Arnie can get to play in the global stage. Let's look at FE Forbidden Esports, where we have Echo, Rabbit Man Chaser, and Harlem. Still holding it tight. They haven't really gotten any casualties just yet. We have a team there, that is Brutal Cycles. One of their teammates already has been taken back to lobby. Another good scene, actually. BPX seems to be taking on a fight. We can hear the sprays there on the side where they are. So let's see what they're up to and if you're going to be getting any fights happening there. Okay, Brutal Cycles is getting a little bit cocky. Viper, you're exposing yourself to a fight there. CG3 Rocky, I think Viper wants to take on the early fight right now. A little bit too early, my friend, if you ask me. But kama inakufurahisha, mimi kuongea ukweli siwezi kukataza. Yeah, do you think oh, CG3 Rocky that does get spotted? A beautiful knock there coming from BPX. I mean, Ali is a little bit angry with the performance there coming in for the last game, and now it's time for Ali to get us that comeback for BPX. TikTok Akram there with a fight. Let's see what Akram is up to there. We can see some fights there happening, and of course there Akram going in for that push. It has been spotted. Dark Spot, third part in the fight. Akram, this is KPL, basically a tournament, so expect a lot of these types of gameplay. People that part in Shelby, they are being pushed here. The Org is getting good damage. Shelby survives that. A jump shot goes in the mini 14, and Shelby will be going down on his knees there. And Carissa and the teammates not be able to save their teammate this time around. Now Royale there is not literally in front of them. Acha nikuambie, guys, even being honest, if you're trying to survive, let me see. I think we'll go back to balance, right? Between smooth and balanced, which is better? When quality is light or when quality is dark? Let me just check on the previous. Okay, I think we'll go back to balance. I think balance has more color than smooth. This smooth is for playing the game. Okay. Yeah. Wow, beautiful Kobe there coming from Dark Shadow, and we'll be taking Luffy there back to lobby. So MTF, if I'm being honest, they are really trying their best, only that they're losing teammates along the way there. But of course, if it does work for you, it actually works. So let's see what's going to be happening here. We're going to be seeing any fights happening just yet. For the TikTok team, they're really engaging against the Dark Tempers here. They're getting a lot of knocks towards them. They're getting knocked and thirsted. Akram goes down as well. Zaylee goes down as well. And now it's going to be up to Inesta and Elzan to do something about the TikTok team. They're losing numbers one by one. The zone is about to close in. And Habibi, it is very, very intense right now. Most of the teams are not ready to lose just yet. They are just living by the edge. They're not really taking on any unexpected fights. They want the points to add up. They want to be the ones leading. And they will do everything they can to make sure that they are the ones leading. But then so far so good. Oh, what? Dark Tempers has been spotted? Yo. Rule number 1, smoke before you loot. Smoke before you loot. So TikTok team there are watching the fight from above there. They're trying to get some sprays toward them, but no one is getting knocked just yet. So there's only shifting. The teams are moving to a safer compound. They want to be as safe as they can before they take on that late zone fight, where we'll be seeing a lot of third parties, fourth parties, fifth parties. And if you know me, I'm just waiting for that climax. So wait along with me. Get your popcorns, get your drinks ready. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, share the live stream, and let the groove continue. Just do not let it pass you, all right? Do not let it pass you. So far, Batty Boy there is waiting for that opportunity, but of course he's going to be making a rotation toward that zone. 16 teams are still standing. The rotation is looking good, but I can tell you for a fact, it is not as easy as it sounds. Once you make a rotation and you're late, then Habibi, you will be going back to lobby and you'll have to tell people why that is happening, all right? So let's see what to expect. Okay, good. So one take esports. Did reject esport disband or are keeping it low here? Reject esport, which is that team? I don't think there's a reject. Is there a reject? I don't think there's reject, my friend. I don't think there is reject. So let's see. I don't think there's reject. Okay, I'm trying to see, but I don't see what team you're saying. I don't think there's anyone like that. But then RC, 22 eliminations. Excess power. Shiana, you need to calm down a little bit here. But beautiful cover from the teammates, and that means they will be able to at least go in for that push to excess power. 911 is waiting for that opportunity. A grenade in his hand there. They're getting pushed there. A beautiful jump shot. Rashiano coming from the side, but my friend, the pressure from Rescue Esports is not something you can evade. I'm telling you, Rescue wameona lobby ni rahisi, wakasema wacha tuzunguke. Lobby ni rahisi ama Rescue ni wanoma? Mambo ni mawili. Which is which chart? Is it that Rescue is pro, or is it that the lobby is easy? Which is which chart? Tell me in the comment section which is which. Deadly Namich. If you have a bit of my name in your name, you have to do something about it. The MTF group there is trying to get for that beautiful cover from Namich, and Deadly Clan will be surviving that. So let's wait and see how this transpired. Dark Tempers are losing numbers into that blue zone, so for sure they need to do something about it. The RC is still farming elimination. Dark Tempers trying to get the revive. Dark Shadow with that off angle, I'm not sure if it's going to work for him. He's trying to get a little bit into that zone and wait maybe for RC, but he's still moving around. He's not sure what he wants to do. RC going in for that push. Rusciano coming in the side there. It seems like Rusciano was actually able to spot Dark Shadow while he was making the rotations there. Rusciano going in for that flank. He spots Dark Tempers. He gets the spray going. They do connect and he gets one player down. But as you can see, Shadow he actually exposed himself, and that does leave him in the center of attention right now. Rusciano, a grenade is coming to his way. It might just be a Kobe. Rusciano has to be careful. The grenade goes in, but then doesn't really get even a single damage on Rusciano. Right now, Shadow trying to change his position. He exposed himself. I don't know how. Why would someone try video call me? How do people even get to call me and I'm live? That is Akram, I know. That is Akram. My days. Sorry about that. Let's see what's really happening here. CG3, they have Brutal Psychos closing in on them as well. We have FE, one of the teammates is down. We can see rotation there from the Brutal Psychos, but nothing is really changing because the Brutal Psychos are still surviving. They're still standing strong. They do not want to expose themselves. A Deadly Clan there has towards the side. Nothing is happening. One take esports grenades. Kobe's on FE and they're going in for that push of Forbidden Esports. Chaser almost getting dusted. Saint on the high ground there, the DBS. He tries to get a knock there in the smoke. Doesn't really connect there. Beautiful cover fires. And we have a nice DBS there from Saint, taking him back to lobby. And Forbidden Esports will be eliminated just like that. Now, the zone is about to close in. 12 teams still standing. I mean, this is Miramar. I'm not surprised. Most of the teams tend to get those late zone fights. They do not want to expose themselves. Third party RC, they have been spotted. They have been gate kept there by the team. RC Sharky has to really give his teammates some cover there. I mean, RGL is there. We have HL giving them a hard time. Sharky getting spotted. The spray is actually good. One of the teammates, Amario, is still down. Ashana trying to get some sprays here towards TikTok team. The rotation is happening. They're getting sprayed. They're getting damaged. TikTok is going down because RC has spotted them, and Elzan is very much low. Deadly Namich, that spray is going to be coming your side, so you really need to do something about that. But then One Take Esports are still standing, making the rotations. Let's see what Rescue is up to, because already one of the teammates there has been knocked and thirsted. It is just the beginning. Just the beginning. MTF seen dust, bro. I'm telling you, all the teams are seen they've seen dust, bro. It's just that bot is not playing. Oi, why you bot? Even your name tells you who you are, eh? But then you have IGL, they have been pushed here. Tommy surrounded, and RC, they will be taking him back to lobby. Now 9 teams remaining, 23 players in the game. This is Miramar for you. It does happen to be like that. Deadly Clan, how's it going? Deadly are still in the game. I think the Deadly fans, they are feeling safe. U7 is still in the game. Hi, Bo. We haven't seen a back-to-back chicken dinner just yet. Not yet. We have not seen any team give us a back-to-back chicken dinner. RC might be looking for that. They're down numbers. Hey, kuna mtu hapa amekuwa nini? Fundi wa mbao. Mechanic. Fixing vehicles. U7 was good. Let me see. Okay. Second. Okay, all good. So question, guys, do you want to see the results of where the teams are as of now? Because the results are live. Oh, U7 there does going for that push. RC third party, the fight there. HL are getting pushed. The rest of players are connecting. The cover fire is good. But then RC is third party in the fight there. RC takes this opportunity and they make it into that safe zone. But they have to be very much careful. Brutal Psychos is there. HL does for Rosciano. A beautiful reflex there coming from Rosciano. Tries to get the space up in there. But a grenade is in time here. And we might just be seeing a Kobe. But then HL, that zone. The nade almost gets him. But he's moving towards that safe zone. Rosciano immediately goes on and focuses on the guy there, tries to get him down, but then he actually almost makes it into the zone. Rosciano says, nope, not today again. We'll be taking you down there. Rosciano and the teammate are doing very good job there. Shaki being spotted. Third party is coming from the back there. Brutal Psychos. Another teammate has been spotted. Uncle is down. A grenade from Uncle gets the damage, but then Ali will be surviving. But as they do that, Deadly Clan on that right side are able to spot the Brutal Psychos and they want to take them down. Now RC, two players remain standing. Grenade towards U7. Something is happening. Well, video call. And I don't know even who that is, man. But then you have HL. They have been spotted. Beautiful space there from Sharky. The space actually connecting. Yo. Anarushia Matembe. But then CG3 there also does get eliminated. Molly's coming from the side there. Grenades from RC. A Kobe there coming from Sharky. If it goes well, it's going to be a Kobe. And he gets to confirm his elimination just right now. And HL, they will be going back to lobby. Yesterday, HL got themselves 2 chicken dinners. But then this time around, it's not easy. There we go. We have Team 17. They have been eliminated. HL needs to make it into the zone. Rescue Esports, they are still standing. They're not even sure if they're going to be getting a second chicken dinner, but they seem to be hustling hard just to make sure that second chicken dinner does find their way to them. Now RC, if you see them, you can see BPX literally in front of them. Rada Nigani, Brutal Psychos getting spotted. Ali, he does go down on his knees. And right now, it is going to be up to Ethox and Viper either to take on Deadly and still get the revive on their teammate or just let it go and move. The nades are not really connecting. The third party from Immortal and Brutal Psychos will be saved there by Immortal. Taking Deadly Clan back to lobby will be Immortal. That means BPX have time to survive. RC are still making their rotations. They want to get the second chicken dinner. 12 eliminations to their name. A beautiful spray there from Sharky, and we have Steph there getting knocked. Rosciano still moving around the vehicle. He's waiting for the command. If you tell me to push, I'm going in. All I need is your push. If you say let's go, I'm gonna go. Call me Immortal. Still watching the fights from aside. That one solo that's gonna ruin it for everyone, but he's not stopping easy. As you can see the game, there are 4 teams remaining. Call me Immortal. Brutal Psychos are also getting closer to rescue, and I can tell you for a fact, if something goes wrong, RC will go back to lobby. Viper very much exposed. Grenades coming from Sharky, waiting for that Kobe, waiting for that perfect grenade. Sharky is not even sure what to do anymore. Another nade goes in. Viper does get damaged. Ali very much low. Immortal by the edges of the zone. He does for Ali again. He does try to get the space happening there, but then he exposes his location, and we have Viper taking him down. Now RC still holding the same location, holding that ridge skillfully and not exposing themselves there. Steph, Brutal Psycho spots them. What they don't know is that they're stopping the team that can help them get a chicken dinner. Saint is already trying to get the revive. Ether send the team going in for that push. They're trying to get the space towards RC, and Sharky and Rosciano will be taken back to lobby. One take Esports. Beautiful space there from Ethox, but then he misses the shot there with the UMP. Viper, the only person standing in the lead, tries to get the space there. Saint very much low. He gets the knock there. Viper goes down as well. It's going to be up to Ali again to save the Brutal Psychos, and this time round, Ali will not be going back to lobby, because last game, Ali was back in lobby, but this time round, he made it up to Brutal Psychos, and he gives them a winner chicken dinner. Let's go. So Brutal Psychos there are able to get themselves a chicken dinner with a total of 12 eliminations to their name. Well played there, Brutal Psychos. Second place, you have One Take Esports, 9 eliminations. Third, you have RC, almost getting another chicken dinner, but the Brutal Psychos, second time in a row, we have seen the BPX RC fight happening live on our screens, and it is not an easy fight, I can promise you that. But this time around, RC is not getting a winner chicken dinner back to back, because BPX is making it impossible. But they come in third place, and they not only get third place, but they have 12 eliminations to back that up. Fourth, you have Call Music 6, 5 you have Deadly Clan 3, 6 you have Dark Tempers 5, 7 you have HL2, 8 you have U7, 1 2, U70. 9 you have CG32. 10 you have IGL0. 11 NXG0. 12 we have TikTok 2. 13 FE3. 14 Johnny Bravo 0. 15 MTF2. 16 excess powers RV0, and then 18 we have 44 Nganoshu 2 eliminations. Going all out to 7 eliminations, we have BPX Viper. Our best companion to rescues, we have Dax Power, and then finisher with the final elimination, we have none other than Ali. Well, I believe that is it for game number 4. I'm in brutal cycles right now. Excitement level is here. Ali, big shout out to you. I mean, finally, skills 1,000 IQ zimerudi zime. He got composure, and then he came and decided, let me get my team a chicken dinner. Anyway, guys, that is it for game 4. We have one more game to go, and then we'll be calling it a night. So of course, don't go anywhere. Make sure to lock in, like, share, sub, because this last game is about to make things harder. I'm gonna be checking the overall ranking because I have the live results with me before the game 5 starts. We'll be seeing a quick look at what is happening actually, and then we'll be seeing which team is about to hit their 100 mark from Group C. For now, let's take a quick break, and then we'll be right back.
Feeling
All right, so as we all know, we are going into that last game of the night, and I'd like to show you guys the overall ranking just for the first 3 games. Of course, I'm not going to be sharing the results after last game and this game, but don't you worry, after the last game, at least 1 hour later, the results will be up and everyone will see where they are in terms of the rankings. But for now, let's take a quick look at where the current standings are and which team is leading and how they are doing in terms of the results. So let's go ahead and see. Brutal Psychers are at 79 points so far. But then here's the thing, BPX have already played 8 matches. Rush Sports is at second place with 74 after playing only 5 games. Horn Legends 8 games getting 64. Rescue at only 3 games and getting 62 points. Here's the thing, Rescue, we have not added last game that has just ended and this last game that is coming. So if Rescue Esports gets 40 points from the last 2 games, they will be the first team to get 100 points in just the first day, because as you can see, for RC, this is their first day playing. For Inhale Tempo at 57, One Take 8 games at 50 points at 6th place. We have Prime Esports 7th place with 49 points. Rex Squad as well at 8th with 46. These teams have only played 5 games so far. Excess Esports at 8 matches played with 41 points in total. Asteria 7 with 38 in total. Forbidden Esports and Dark Tempers 8 games played already with 32 and 26 points each. TikTok Esports, this is surprising. Some teams have not played, but they're still holding it at that high position already. So I think some teams have really cooked up a lot of points when it comes to the first games. But let's see how this plays out. What are we going to be expecting? We have, let me see. Which team is this? Undead Esports. Which team is that? But let's see next page. IGL's at 19, 44 Ganush at 17, Tiny Tycoons 44 Ganush at only 3 games played at 17. We have Sanatan 16, NGX 14, Tiny therefore an Esports, iCloud at 13, Team Secret at 13, Next Gen at 11, MTF 7, Deadly 5, Ultra 2, Call Me 2, S Eliminators 1, and then Peaky Blinders 0. Kuongea kweli, sielewi nini inaendelea, but I mean, that's KPL for you. So let's go into that last game of the night, and it is going to be none other than Miramar. Wah. Let me see. Ad, yes, you're live. Your PUBG ni crazy work. I don't know how those ads are playing. I removed, but they're still doing it, man. Wanna force issues, bro. YouTube akona mambo wewe. Anyway, because you're not sending super chats, acha hizo ads ziran. I need money, ne? I need money. And the only way you can get money is by the ads playing and live. All right, let me see. Yeah, because on the supers I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see super chats, guys. So I don't have I don't know why it keeps, but let me see. It's not doing anything. I don't see anything. Yo, kwani 44 Ganush? Mimi niko busy najaribu kuzima ads. Okay, so it seems like they landed in Asia Del Patron, and they're already taking on a fight on the team. Is already down, and FHL is already going in for that push. Mkali has to be very much careful. They're already taking there. Mkali has to about something. Mkali very much low. Goes in for the defense, and Mkali is not stopping there. But now you can see the players from HL, they are really they're putting a lot of pressure. Damage ni nini inaendelea? Walai, Mkali ni kama ako bangi, bro. Ni kama watu wako bangi. Are you guys taking taking drugs while playing the game? Jesus, Nima, what? What is that, bro? Mkali, what just happened there, man? Last game, Mkali's team went back to lobby. The first one. Okay, give me a second. All right, sorry about that. But as we can see, I don't know what Mkali's team is up to, but this time around, they seem to be playing a very funny style. This is not how you're used to Mkali's team playing, but they do not have to worry. They have tomorrow to catch up on their scores. But then for now, we have F1 Esports Spidey being the last person standing from his team. Going for that Reiko will be sporting Spidey and taking him back to lobby. Now, only one person, I don't know why Kronos exited. If I were Kronos, I would have stayed in the game, played hizo points ziweke kwa timu yangu na niseme game ilianza bila mimi kutaka kwani amkwani wa janja how can I teach you these things? Rush still on top, exactly, Abdul. Rush is still on top. They've only played 5 games. Na bado wako hapo juu. So that's a good thing coming from them there. They did a good job yesterday. So let's see if that's going to be carried on tomorrow when they play their last games in the group stage. But then so far, we have Team 6 there. They're also making their way into that safe zone. They need to find a rotation that works for them, so that they don't lose anyone along the way. IGLs are losing numbers. Already one of their teammates, Zach, there has been knocked, and they don't look like they want to get that revive. Seeing that MTF is here. We have someone coming in from the back there. That is IGL Uzi, and he'll be getting that knock there. MTF Groot just keeping it safe. They're trying to go in for that push using the smoke as his cover. Uzi in his hand. So let's see how he will be able to get that knock happening. Will he be able to eliminate RGLs as a solo? MTF Demolish gets thirsted. I mean, rotations as a solo are very stressful, man. You don't even know where to go anymore because people are literally everywhere and they're giving you a hard time just being a solo. So of course that's something we'll wait and see if they can actually get to catch up or not. It's going to be a very interesting time for them, but of course it is what it is, and may the best team win. Everything right now depends on how a team takes on a fight, how they decide to handle situations, and if I'm being honest, some teams are not getting it easy. Okay. All good. I have to always confirm if my audio is in the live, man. Saki kwamba nilikuwa najongelesha a whole 1 hour. Ritik, bro, I told you I'm coming. Is it a must to hear my voice? Is it a must? But anyway, let's see how this plays out. The zone is about to close in. We are going to be seeing how the teams are going to be maneuvering. The last game for the night and also the last game for Group B. tomorrow we'll be having Group A versus Group C. So I cannot wait to see how they take on fight. What are we going to be expecting? Are we going to be seeing Group A dominating all of our game? Because right now we don't have a single team making it to 100 points just yet. But remember, if RC gets themselves 40 points from just 2 games, then they will be hitting the 100 point mark. Now let me just even do a quick math here and see how RC is performing. Yeah, BPX Viper being spotted. One player goes down there. Let me check for you. Let's do quick math. Quick math, who this? Quick math, who this? But then before we do that, the brutal cycles, they need to get the revive on their knock teammate, but that will not be possible since the one take already made their way to Viper, and they will be taking him back to lobby. With how the games are looking, someone will be knocked and thirsted by the one take esports. They're trying to go in for that push. We have the player there, Ethox, being pushed, and the player doesn't sport him. One take player gets knocked and thirsted. A beautiful patience there coming from Ethox, but I mean it is not enough. We can see another one being knocked there. That is a twin. Is it twin? New twin winged, bro. So last person that is left there trying to go in for that push, and Ali does take him down. Murife disconnected at the wrong time. Una disconnect sagani hibana. Anyway, let me do a quick math for you. So RC was in 3rd place. They got 3rd place, and they also got 12 eliminations. So 3rd place, 12 eliminations, that's 17 points in total. So 17 plus the 62, RC has 79 points right now. So for RC to be able to get that title of the first team to make it to have 100 points in one day, to add 400 Kenya shillings to their bounty that they just got 500, all they need to do is get 21 points in this game. I don't know about them getting that. It's going to be a little bit tricky. 21 points needs them to get at least 11 eliminations and a chicken dinner. But as you can see, RC right now, they joined as a trio. CG3 has spotted them. Their teammates, that is Shaki, did not make it into the game, and it's very much unfortunate because numbers always matter. So if you have the numbers, then you can easily survive, but if these teams don't have numbers, then it's going to be a very hard time to survive. I mean, fighting campers, one person gets knocked, another one gets knocked, so now one person remains standing. So what are you going to do about that? So it's a lot of work there, joining as a trio. So we'll see if they will be able to get themselves something. But for now, Russian has actually been knocked. Let's see what Lewario will be doing there. They need actually connect there, and they push the TikTok player. Another one goes down. TikTok right now is losing players one by one, and now one person remains standing is Akram. The damage on Akram is quite good. He has an exit. They're trying to push him, and that like that. We have the TikTok team being eliminated from the game. 13 teams remaining. Excess power still in that Picado play. No one is really taking them on just yet, so they'll have a lot to do along that line. Yeah, but I'm really worried about teams that don't have numbers. But honestly, chat, if you get to this point of the live, let me know, do you think RC will be able to crack this? Do you think RC will be able to crack the fact that all they need is 21 points to hit that mark of at least 100 points in a day? But as you can see, for now, all they have is just 2 players. They have lost Rusciano. We do know the gun power on Rusciano is actually, the firepower, sorry, is actually really good coming from Rusciano, and losing him at this point is not a good feeling for the team at all. It's quite a big loss, and I've seen that Shaki as well did not make it to the game. I think it's going to be very damaging on how RC performs in this game. I'm not sure, but let's give it time. Let's see how it actually goes. Are we going to be seeing anything about them? Are we going to be seeing that? Because right now, mambo ni magumu. So let's see. Mm. I hope Toxic, my audio is back. I was listening to it in my background and I think it's back, right? Yeah, it's all good. All good. Let me hydrate because this last game, about to shout. All ready. I'm hydrated and ready to shout. So now we can see the teams that are really playing it safe. 13 teams are still remaining. A team like Brutal Psychers, we have seen where they're standing right now, 79 points to their name. And it is just the last day for Brutal Psychers. So I think they should really push those points up. Otherwise, seeing how Group A is ready to dominate tomorrow, they might just be forced to go down the leaderboard again. So I hope they have a plan. And that plan, I hope it involves them getting at least bro, I've been shouting since morning. My thought is RC have been eliminated. No way. They won't have been the first team to cross their 100-point mark, but I mean, it's totally okay. They already got good points. They might just recover tomorrow, but I think the line for 100 points in one day has officially ended. We don't even have another team that can make it there from Group C just yet. So that's going to be a very interesting one there. NXG taking on the IGLs. So let's see what IGLs is up to there. The sprays are actually coming quite hot there. And now we have the IGL team, one of the teammates getting knocked by NXG. So next generation right now are going in for that push. They know cause there. They know someone is getting the revive. They just have to stop it before it happens. KG is also third, but who got that nade? Oh, okay. It's them. So grenades going towards them. NXT Toxic. They're trying to go in for that push as a shotgun. Another shotgun EMP in his hand. Their grenade being cooked up. Almost a Kobe. I mean, IGL literally went outside and he missed the DBS shot. Hey. My skill statement here. Hey, I'm a panic. That is what we call panicking, guys. Do not panic. All right? Take your time. Don't panic. All right? So now we have NXG Hari and the team there have been able to survive that. We have a team that is team 10 literally on that high ground, been able to spot NXG right now. It seems they have been spotted as well. Sprays have gone towards them. The damage is actually there. It registered. It's good. So they still have time to survive. But for how long will they be able to survive before they are taken back to lobby? Now it's going to be a tricky one. A lot is about to happen. A lot of fights might transpire. We are in that last zone. We have teams closing on that safe zone. People are closing on each other and the fights will definitely happen. So for now, everyone is just minding their own business, literally, guys. So I guess we'll have to tell each other stories till they decide it's time to fight, and then maybe we'll see someone eliminating the other. Right? For now, everyone is playing it safe, and we'll let them have it, because if they want to play safe, then let them play safe. So far, One Take Esports making the rotations. Okay. There's a team there. There's also Brutal Psychos where they're trying to go. I think everyone right now is closing on each other. You can see when you look at the on-ground teams, you can see all the teams in the same place. I know it's not easy. I know some teams will be forced to take on third-party fights. Some of them will be sandwiched. People will start raging, but that should not stop you from playing the game, right? That should make you continue playing the game. I know, guys, I'm not shouting. I am saving that energy for last zone fight, because My throat is dry. It's very dry. But that should not worry anybody. So right now, Picado is the hot zone. You can see how many teams are there. We have the Brutal Psychos, we have Excess Power, we have FE, that is Forbidden Esports, we have HL in the game as well. We can see RV on the high ground, CG3 making their rotations as well. I mean, every single team right now is making their way to Picado. Now listen, once that zone becomes a very, very small, everyone will be forced to enter Picado. And if you do not know how to play in Picado, my friend, I will advise you just to stay outside the buildings, because as long as there are people in that building, these buildings with holes, with people literally entering from different corners, it's going to be a very bad time for most of the teams. So let's see what they're up to right now. NXG are trying to make their way into that safe zone. HL waiting by the gas station, and if someone crashes here, you will regret, I promise you. So the zone there is closing in. NXG is trying to make their way into that safe zone. We have Excess Power holding it out there. They do not want to move a muscle. They're very much in that zone, but the zone decides to shift. And guess which team is in the safe zone? Again, it is the Brutal Psychos. They will be able to spot them. NXG Toxic and the teammates have been spotted. Sprays coming from the side there. SNT Venom getting the damage, and NXG will be losing people one by one. He's just stopping them, trying to play it safe there, trying to get at least some damage. But of course, it is happening in a very slow state, because most of the teams right now are not able to spray long ranges, and they are losing chances of getting easy kills. So now Dark Tempers are making their way to Forbidden Esports. Deadly Clan seem to have been eliminated by Forbidden, and now Dark Tempers want to get closer. Devil closing on them there. Forbidden Esports, a grenade on Chaser. It just might be a Kobe, but let's see how that goes. It doesn't really connect just yet. Molies are going in. What they don't know is that the player is not even there. They're moling nothing but crates in the building with nothing but players. So right now the rotations are happening. We can hear team closing. Okay, that is part of their team, and they are finally a full team. Now Dark Tempers, they want to go in for that push. They have to be careful. A team in the high ground, CG3 Sports, are watching the fight there. One player goes down. Over, it does get knocked and fasted immediately by CG3. That means that Dark Tempers is down a number again. Devil also spotted. He goes down, and now only one player remains standing his power, trying to smoke up the place here. I mean, if you get the revive open, you will be joining your teammates in lobby, but luckily for him, the smokes actually work out. FE Arab guy, they have been spotted as well. The damage is actually good on our friend here, but of course he will be going into that safe compound, not exposing himself just yet. So 8 teams, CG3, I mean BPX is just there. BPX is not moving. They know they have the zone. They know where they are safe. And they're like, Leo, I'm not moving, not yet. And they are keeping it quite safe. Now, when you look at CG3 right now, they have a very good spot. Dark Tempers there. They were able to get a knock there. The push is finally happening there. Echo and the teammates can't hear the push. Just power going in for that push. Beautiful S12K to his butt. And my friend, we will be going back to lobby. The zone is getting smaller, and we have Harlem there getting knocked there. The zone might be able to get an FE Arab guy, but he actually made it into that safe zone, and he will be able to heal up. Look at that HL Esports. They're trying to make it into that zone. They have one of their teammates, Jaden, is down. CG3 Esports are watching the fight there from the high ground. They still have the safe zone. BPX as well might be forced to go into that safe zone. HL losing numbers. FE, third party in the fights. Numbers, players getting knocked one by one. Now Brutal Psychos is losing players. Excess Power, grenade on Fabio. If that nade goes well, it's gonna be a Kobe. So let's see how that plays out. My friend, there's no one there. The grenade is basically a waste, but then he has more chances of at least getting enough on Brutal Psychos. The nade goes in. It doesn't really get a damage. You're trying to go in for that push. 911 with that aggression. He wants to be the one leading, but a grenade from the teammate himself does get to Kobe, his own buddy, and Killer will be on his knees now. Right now, another nade goes in. Ethox does confirm that free knock. Ethox going in for that push. A UMP is under. That's the pre-fires. One player goes down. He's pushing that one as well. UMPs are Ramos, which is immediately getting 4. FPP is the play. Ethox might give us a wipe on Excess Power, and just like that, Brutal Psychos, they will be able to eliminate Excess Power from the race to that chicken dinner. Now HL, they don't have the zone. I don't know how they're going to be surviving that. They actually really were not even going to survive. The zone is going to be quite damaging, and of course it's going to be taking some casualties with them. Looking at Team 10 there, they had the safe zone, but somehow they're losing numbers one by one. Let's see what the POV for CG3 looks like. Hamto, Kazuma. They're all of them on that high ground. They're not really they're not really engaging. I don't think anyone right now wants to take, bro. The Kobe's. Royal has to be careful. CG3 literally above them. BPX holding it down there. We have MS trying to cook up a nade. The BPX has to be very much careful. But then Ali does get that fast knock on Hermit. And nade goes in. Chaser, that's got pushed there by MS. And we have Chaser getting that knock there. Beautifully played the P90. And of course, they will be trying to get the thrust up in there. Chaser very much low. Players from BPX getting knocks. Royal have been able to steal that elimination. But Rocky immediately sports him and takes him back to lobby as well. Now we have just 3 teams remaining, and that zone is getting smaller. Brutal Psychers, Ali, Malefic, and Ethox still standing strong here. They might be able to give us the second chicken dinner, but then Malefic does get spotted by Kazuma. MS is still down. Kazuma goes down as well. Ali is back with his trick here. He wants to give the team another chicken dinner because when Ali begins to strike, he doesn't stop there. Ali does get that fast knock on Kazuma. That means Ali will be going back because Chaser just took out BPX. Ali, the man who's been feeding the team their chicken dinners, but then Ethox is not an easy player to go against. You have seen what he has done to Excess Power, and he can do the same thing to CG3 Esports. The revive is finally happening there. The zone is about to close in. Chaser is still there. Ethox cannot go for that revive. One small mistake and Chaser will be taking him back to lobby. So let's see what Chaser is going to be up to there. P90 in his hand. Ethox can actually hear the movement. He can hear someone getting closer. He knows there's someone there. Malefic might just get revived. And actually he does get revived. That means Brutal Psychos will be getting their numbers back up. Rocky, a grenade in his hand. A beautiful one there, in fact, from Chaser. And he does get good damage on him. Chaser goes in for that push. And BPX will be going back to lobby on Chaser's easy spray for the P90. And right now, a grenade coming from Chaser. Might just be a Kobe. If that nade is cooked well, Rocky has to be careful. The nade actually connects. Chaser cook up another one. Chaser is actually confident, guys. Kijana anajielewa wewe. But then Chaser right now, 1v2. Chaser is going to be waiting. He wants to get closer. Maybe another grenade. He does throw another one, and Kazuma does get damaged. I mean, Chaser is on a streak right now, and Rocky is trying to go in for that push. He does go down. Immediately, Chaser hears him. He goes into the P-fires. The sprays are not really connecting, and Rocky goes down. Beautiful play with the P90. And now the teammate comes in from the back there. Chaser is going away, basically avoiding that fight just yet, and Kazuma goes in for that push. And we have the first chicken dinner finally from CG3 Esports. I think there Chaser had a chance. He was not confident enough to look behind and get that spray happening, but he would have gotten a chicken dinner easily for his team. Well, that is it for the last game of the night. Well played, well deserved. CG3 Esports winner chicken dinner, and not only a chicken dinner, but they get themselves 9 eliminations with that chicken. Second place, you have FE, 10 eliminations. The third, you have Brutal Psychos 5. Fourth, we have RV 1. 5, we have HL 5. 6, you have Excess Power 3. 7, NXG 4. 8, you have Dark Tempers 6. 10, we have Deadly Clan 1. 10, we have one tick 1. 11, you have Call Me 0. 12, you have IGL 4. 13, you have RC 0. 14, you have TikTok 0. 15, you have nope, that doesn't count. We have 16, MTF 0. 17, Everyone 0. 18, F1 0. And 19, we have 44, Ganush with 0. Going all out to 6 eliminations, you have FE Chaser. Best companion with 1 rescue, we have CG3 Rocky, and then finisher with the final elimination, we have CG3 Kazuma. Well, I believe that is it for today's games. GG's to all the teams who have been able to get us a chicken dinner. Mebamba. Kona talent, and I can say outright you guys have improved. But of course, guys, we have more games coming in tomorrow. Group C still has another day to play, and Group A still has another day to play. So for now, guys, I hope you enjoyed the live stream. Big shout out to all the chicken dinners. For now, it is good night from your girl Mitch Gaming, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye.